Hello, and welcome to In the DeNovo. I'm Will Grace, founder and managing director here at DeNovo Treasury, where we empower leaders of community financial institutions entering commercial and industrial banking with expertise for their strategic investment in treasury management products and services. We prioritize the how over the what. We believe in a collaborative journey and go beyond traditional services by actively transferring treasury management expertise to our clients. Thank you for joining us and staying in the know within the DeNovo. First, I have to ask, as you've retired, have you taken time to look back on your career and think about the impact of what you were able to accomplish in leading the launch of the first new payment rail in over 40 years?
Yes, I mean, that is something I think about a lot, especially since it's such a current thing to talk about. I mean, we're still going through the process of building up around instant payments, RTP, FedNow, and such. And so it's something that stays top of mind. By the way, you should have said what we launched. I like reminding folks that you were a crucial part of that team that got together where we were planning how we were going to do this thing, if you remember correctly. And
I do remember. Yeah, we spent like five consecutive months, I think, in 2015, right? Where we got together. Yeah.
That's exactly right.
At the Grace Building. At the Grace Building.
At the Grace Building. Yes, we named it after you. And
right,
and,
exactly.
But that's an important thing because if I think back anything about going the launch of RTP Network, there were a lot of the industry really coalesced around it. It was not just the team developing it at RTP, but there was a group of folks from banks like yourself who were really helping us figure out what to do and how to get this thing to market. The technology vendors really came up, especially those who were going to get folks connected to the network. Industry associations. I mean, it was a broad effort. I've been in payments 40 years. I've never seen that much of the industry just coming together, and to me, that was one of the best things about it was being able to be part of that overall process and seeing where it's going now. I mean, there's a lot of really cool things being done with instant payments, and I guess we'll be talking more about that as we go through the rest of the discussion today.
Yeah, and I guess for our audience's reference, and I guess I don't talk about this as much as I probably should, is that, I was fortunate to be a part of and representing a bank at that time, to be a part of creating the business requirements. And there were probably 25 some banks and probably 40 some plus people, I think, probably in the room, coming in and out during that time, that 4 or 5 month period. And it was incredible to see how the clearinghouse and you kind of organized and herded the cats, so to speak, to bring those parties together, because you had competing interests in those rooms too. At the time, right? You had Fed there. What was Clear Exchange that then became part of became Zelle, right? And so at that time, you had a lot of competing interests that you were trying to bring together to come up with this common vision, which, even though the Fed broke off and eventually, did something different, I mean, the characteristics and, the base of what they do is pretty much what RTP is. It's the same concept, right? Right. So, no, I appreciate that you pull in others when you talk about that, but really, you were the shepherd and you were the one who had to keep that going. So we really appreciate your efforts in that. So thank you. Thanks for tuning into this episode of In the DeNovo. For more content like the video we shared today, check out our website at denovotreasury.com and our YouTube channel at DeNovo Treasury. Thanks, and see you next time.